Wayne Klein. I'm the senior producer at Microsoft for Ryse Son of Rome. So I'm going to start the demo now. We're introducing our main protagonist, Marius Titus. He's a Roman soldier. We enter this scene about a third of the way into the game, where the Roman legions are about to attack the beach of Dover, where the Britannic barbarians have dug in. We like to call it our Roman D-Day. You're getting all the chaos and the insanity of attacking the beach. So he's giving a speech to his men here where he's encouraging them and getting them all fired up to walk into this insanity. As you can see, there's catapult balls being flung in from afar from further up the beach, and the mission that we're going to play involves fighting your way up the beach and then taking out the trebuchet that's launching the catapults, or the balls. So we start out jumping off the ship. See the madness all around, the balls coming in, men being killed by arrows. Get my first objective. So I'm going to sprint up the beach. You can really see the epicness of it. You can see the great effects and the particle effects and the detail that Crytek has put into it, with using the Xbox One's amazing processing power to do it. You'll see it here as the runaway ship crashes into the cliff. Its sails will tear. Full surround sound. So now I'm going to start combat. I've got this badass barbarian who's just finished off two of my guys. He's going to come after me. So one of the things we have is what we call mashing to mastery. So I can mash my way through this game. If I can deflect his blow, you see it just knocks him back there. But if I do it perfectly and do it late, it actually spins him around, so it gives me more opportunity to attack him. I'm going to pull off an execution here. Same thing goes with the attack. The attack is on the X button. As these guys approach me, if I just spam the X, it'll work, and you'll see they'll start to dodge. But if I time it perfectly, actually, let me get rid of this dude. But if I time it on the body hit, I'll actually cut through them much faster. You can see the execution timing buttons. We don't penalize the player if they miss them. Again, mashing to mastery. We want to give every player an opportunity to play. I'm going to shield bash him. He's getting crafty. But if I hit the buttons, those button timers are actually going towards perks for my health, perks for my experience, that give the skilled player a little more bonus on how they play. The executions are actually attached to the same buttons as attack and bash. So anytime the execution involves a sword swing, it's going to be mapped to the X button. Anytime it involves a bash, it's going to be mapped to the Y button. Now I'm going to show you one of the most important parts of the Roman legions, which is the formations. I'm going to call my men up to support me. They're going to gather, and we're going to march up the beach together. You see the killing fields ahead where the archers have been decimating the soldiers. But now, I can, with my men, I can duck into a testudo formation and block the arrows and work my way across the field. Once I get into position, I'll order them to launch their pilum. And I'm controlling that with the right trigger. You can see some of my men, they can be killed. They'll be replaced in the rank by the men behind, but they're finite. I don't have infinite men, so you've got to be smart and hit the correct timing. So now we move up to the tower, which is the objective of this mission, which is to take out the trebuchet. See it up top there, still launching its balls towards the beach. That's an environmental execution, so you can see that the environment does matter. I'm going to try and do another one here. on this guy. Oh, missed it. So again, being a leader is about commanding your men. So I'm going to ask my men to take that catapult so we can launch the trebuchet. We'll also support connect voice and gestures to direct the men as well. But we also want to be aware that sometimes it's 3 a.m. and you don't want to wake the baby. So we're not going to force the player to yell things out in the middle of the night. So my men have taken the catapult. Now I got to hold these guys off while they get the catapult into position. I'm going to pull off a double execution here. And then again, using my leadership, I've got some archers in position. So here comes a bunch of guys, and I'm going to make it a little easier by calling in an arrow strike. So there they go. So now I've made it much more manageable for myself. Here's another environmental execution where I head bash the guy. So now I've cleared the tower, the catapult's in position, and I can finally order my guys to launch and take out the trebuchet.
Yeah, we can talk to people on this tie up the badges. We have really cool badges.
All of the cinematics are actually real-time in engine, so we can seamlessly transition in and out of cinematics as well. So that's Ryse Son of Rome.
I definitely read. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.